Good. What's good? You alright today?
I am. Are you?
Hey man, I'm blessed. Man, I'm blessed and highly favored, man. I'm making it. I'm making it. I'm making it. I'm making it. You ready?
Yeah.
I feel you. I feel you. How your mental health doing?
My mental health pretty good.
That's good. That's good. Well, I think there's a gender war going on right now with men and women.
I really honestly didn't know there was one.
You don't think it is?
Mm,
How you think men and women can't get along though?
I don't know. It really just depends. Well, I did see the one. I don't know. I feel like sometimes either the female could be overstepping their boundaries, or the men can be overstepping their boundaries. Either way, it's always like one of the two.
I feel you though. When is it good to like set boundaries in relationships in the beginning, in the middle? Like when is it good to set boundaries?
In the beginning,
How,
so that what they getting into.
how you set boundaries up though? Give somebody a thing how to set boundaries up.
Well, you just gotta talk to them, tell them like what you like will accept and what you want in a relationship or from a person.
I feel it. I feel it. You feel like women are obsessed with men still? Men are obsessed with women still?
Mm, I feel like sometimes it's either the woman obsessed with the man or the man obsessed with the woman. I feel like it's never really both of them obsessed with each other no more.
I feel it. Okay. Cause I seen a post where a woman was saying that men ain't obsessed with women like they used to be. Why you think that is?
Maybe that's her perspective. Maybe the relationship she's been in, maybe she hasn't been doing the things she needs to do to have a guy like, or to feel like the guy is obsessed with her. You just gotta do your part, because if you're not, then your man is not finna act like he just so crazy in love with you.
Crazy in love. Does she think this is a Beyonce song? Crazy in love. I'm gonna go listen to it. Crazy in love. When the last time a dude was crazy in love with you though?
Um, mm, I can't say. I don't think none of my exes was crazy in love with me.
Were you in crazy in love with them?
No, cause I would still be around.
Oh, I feel that. I feel that. What's the craziest thing you did for love though?
mm, I ain't gonna lie. I slept in a motherfucking shed for something for my ex, and it
Shit, what
was
you?
horrible. It was horrible. It was
How you,
horrible.
how you did that shit? How you did that?
I mean, like it had like electricity and water and stuff like that. But at the same time, like I did it because like I was with them for like 5 years. But you just do it like if you feel like somebody has potential, or you think they do, like you'll do a lot of things just to be with them because you think maybe it's something on that, like on the like other end, other like. But it's the same one that knocked my tooth out. So fuck him. Like
It sounds like y'all in domestic violence dispute.
no, you just
You, you knock your tooth out. It sounds like y'all fighting. You had called the cops on him? Why you
I ain't no.
Why you didn't file a police report on him?
I don't know. I just don't do stuff like that. I'm not a police girl.
I mean,
Like
you get your teeth knocked out. You don't think that went too far?
yeah, I did.
You done knocked out your whole 32? Okay. I mean, are you one of those same women who gonna be saying like who don't go to the cops and then years later try to sue him if he get rich like he did that to me type shit and
I know.
go to that? I
This is
feel it. I feel it.
like I said. I don't like cause I don't. I just don't like police. Since I was a kid, my dad used to go to jail a lot, so I have it set in my head. I'm like, no, I don't like police.
Mm. I don't give a damn. I believe in the cops. I'm a law-abiding shit. I'm calling them motherfuckers. They taking money out of my taxes to pay their bills, so I might
Yeah,
as well. So our taxes pay their salary.
that's true.
What isn't sex would feel just as good as sex though?
Eating some good food.
I felt bad. I spent my money on some bad food earlier just now. I was like, damn, I
You
ain't
had
feel too.
food?
Like I went to the damn tropical smoothie and I had got like a bowl or something. I didn't like that shit. That shit was not here.
I ain't even tried chocolate smoothie yet.
I should have did. I was trying to do some fancy shit though. I was trying to do some fancy shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, okay, good food.
Or I've heard people say like cleaning their ears, like with the little ear cleaners.
Mm-hmm.
It be feeling.
What you feel like? You ever seen the movie Sinners though? The new movie Sinners came out. What you think about it?
I haven't seen it yet. I heard it's about like vampires and stuff though.
Okay,
No,
okay.
I don't think it would be my type of movie.
You said it
Mm,
would be.
mm-mm.
I ain't watching the movie Sinners because I ain't no sinner. I'm a winner, so I ain't watching that shit.
True.
I ain't watching that shit. But okay, cool. All right, what you feel like is an Uncle Central though? Like what somebody wear?
You said what?
What is an Uncle Central?
What is
Like Uncle Central, like what? Like they clothing, like they clothes.
mm, mm.
Like what you think some uncle wear or something, or auntie will wear?
Oh, I don't know, to be honest with you, because everybody got their own type of fashion. Like you have, like I feel like some uncles they be want to dress like real nice, and then you got other ones that just really don't care what they wear. Oh,
I feel. Like, give
'cause,
me an example though. Give me an example.
like it did. I don't know.
Oh, gee, we're gonna go back then. What's up? You secretly wish your partner would do in bed, but you're too nervous to ask for.
Hmm, I don't got nothing. Honestly, I ain't got nothing that ain't been tried, so they ain't nothing I'm scared to ask.
Damn. So you feel so you like Charlotte Lowe? You done it all.
Hmm.
Damn. So you had a threesome too.
No, that's what I have not done. I'm not having no threesome. I don't share. I don't do none of that.
So you want to have a train ring on your leg.
Hell no, that's gross.
Okay. That done. So you like Charlotte? You done. I feel it. I feel it. Okay. Okay. Look, you ever had like an ex steal from you or something?
An ex.
Yeah.
Mm, yeah,
What he stole from you?
money,
Damn.
and it, but the whole wallet, and then threw it out in the middle of like the main road
Why he did that?
because he was broke, and
So
it
that
was his
make
homeboy. They were broke. His homeboy is the same one that stole 2 cases of beer out of a gas station, and I turn around and I just see the owner of the store like with a big gun like aimed toward my car, shot at my car, blew my whole tire out, like brokies, just some brokies.
broke it. Damn. Well, what? How long you was with this guy?
That one I was with him for like maybe 2 years.
Why women like dealing with what? I feel it though, but why I don't get it though? Why females always be in these bad relationships and call them toxic or narcissists instead of leaving?
I don't know. I feel like I have attachment problems, and then like my dad used to be like that. He used to be like he used to go to jail for domestic violence with my brother's mom and stuff like that. And I saw him go from being like that type of person, being on drugs, drinking every day, to like now he did like a whole change on himself. So I was just like, I have faith in people. I'm like, okay, well, maybe they'll change, but they got to change when they want to. So that what it had me staying in situations that I know I had needed to be getting out of.
Mm,
And then, like I said, the attachment problems. Like I felt I was too scared to be
I'm,
had my feelings hurt not being around that person, so that I just stayed.
so you trying to be like Tyrese and just stay?
I guess, but that's when my mental health was bad. So like they like the one who knocked my tooth out, like that's when my mental health was really, really, really bad. I feel like I can't say that he was manipulating me because it was times that I should have just left myself, but just holding on to stuff that didn't need to be held on to.
You think it's natural for people to be monogamous or they should have multiple partners?
No, not no multiple partners. You need to have one person only.
Well, but I'm trying to think though. I mean, I see what you're saying, but like, say if it was 10, it's more women in the world than men. So even if all the women in the world get married to all the men, there will still be a huge percentage of women left over. What those women gonna do then? They gonna have to share it.
Nope. They might go like each other. Go turn like females, cause
Why you against like polyamorous relations? How you feel about Neo and his 4 girlfriends though?
I mean that's his business. I personally wouldn't do it, but I mean, I feel like people that are in that, they have an acceptance of it. They don't mind that. That's something like I feel like the female would want too. Like if they're clearly in that situation, that means that they're open to that and that's what they want. They like that. They might like females too, you know, so it's easier for them to just be like, okay, we can do this. But me, see, I don't like females like that. Like female, they're beautiful. I love women. They're gorgeous, but not in that type of way. So I couldn't see me doing it.
You couldn't do it. How you feel about Nick Cannon just creating babies though, making babies like he making cookies?
I mean, babies are wonderful to have. You putting more people here on the earth.
Nah, not like this right here though. Not like this right here. This is horrible right here.
How many have you got now?
Shit, a football team, 50 plus.
I mean, he got the money to take care of them.
He can't be in their lives all at once though. He basically creating broken homes. He basically doing the polyamorous relationship basically though.
Yeah. See, I didn't think about it like that. Yeah.
Would you be a baby mama to a rich man like Nick Cannon?
I mean, if I was with them, you know, and it happened, like, yeah, but not Nick Cannon, I wouldn't be his baby mama. Not him specifically.
Why not though? I mean, he could change your life though. You'll never have to work another job in your life.
I don't know. I just don't really like Nick Cannon like
not
that.
Attractive?
Not, I don't think he's attractive. I don't think he's funny. I don't.
He is corny though. He is corny though. He's a cornball though. But
yeah, it would be a hard pass. Like,
what celebrity baby mama would you be then?
I don't know. That would be a hard. I don't know. I've never been asked that.
I feel it. I mean, hey. Okay. You feel like I seen certain females say guys ain't shooting they shot no more. Why you think that is though?
They definitely do.
They do?
They definitely do.
Okay.
But women shoot they shot too now.
Right. How you be shooting yours though?
Oh, I definitely like with my ex. That's what I did. I shot my shot at him because he was doing all that liking pictures back and forth and shit. And I hopped in his inbox and I was like, "Are you gonna text me or are you just gonna keep hearting pictures? Like, what's going on here?"
It was on Facebook.
Yeah.
Damn. How you feel about that Facebook dating though?
I ain't been actual Facebook dating, but like if you meet somebody on Facebook, it's cool. Like, yeah, but I would feel like just get to know that person first before you like actually link up with them because you don't know how they are in real life. Like these people can be crazy in real life. You just need to get to know them. You know, be on the call with them, FaceTime, video call, whatever. You know, maybe if he got his family or friends, try to peek the scenery a little bit before you just meet somebody off of the internet. But it can happen.
Oh shit. Okay. I mean,
dating apps, so like Facebook dating, that's kind of like it's giving desperate. That's how I've always felt about dating apps.
So you don't think it's desperate for guys to just walk up to random women and just cold approach them? You don't think that's desperate either?
I mean, probably not. It probably ain't easy, but it depends on the level of confidence you have.
So what's the difference between, you don't think desperate just a guy just walking around cold approaching random girls, but being on a social media app is desperate? Looking for love? Looking for love. So-called love.
I don't think it's necessarily desperate if they walk up to you and, you know, try to ask for your number or something like that. You know?
Let me ask you this, dude. In the process of that, how many real relationships come by you think people just cold approaching and just walking up to random people and they have a real relationship or something like that, or they actually get to know each other? How often do that happen? Because I don't see it happening in real life.
Yeah, because I know sometimes if somebody try to get my number, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna, like, sometimes when they text me, I block them. Because I'm just not interested. Like, that sounds...
Why you give me your number then? Why you give me your number then?
They're, like, real persistent. Like, they're real persistent. Like, you could tell them, oh, I got a boyfriend. Oh, you can't have friends. And then even after that, they still persistent. Like, last time I gave somebody a fake phone number. Because, get out my face. I just said no. I was trying to beat around the bush nicely. So, now you're getting a fake number. So.
Fake number. Okay. How you feel about dating? How you feel about dating shows though, like Pop the Balloon Channel? Like, would you do something like that?
If I was was single, yeah. Like single people, yeah, they do stuff like that.
So you saying you're not single right
Yeah,
now?
no, not right now. So I personally wouldn't do it. Because there's no reason for me to do it. But if I was single, I'd probably do something like that just for fun. I don't know if nothing would like be coming out of the bed. Nothing be like permanent, just for fun. Because I've seen them little videos.
You think real love happened out of that, or it's just entertainment?
That's like it's giving just entertainment. Now,
You
sometimes it could happen. Like it's a potential to happen, but do I think it happened like all the time or a lot? No.
now, you don't think they're desperate getting on a dating show and or shallow? They getting shallow a little bit because that man's shoes or pop the balloon because he think he ugly or his shoes, his shirt or some of the shit I barely watch it. It's like this shit is too petty. It's so petty
Yeah,
to me,
some
man.
people do say like really petty stuff.
One girl said the dude was ugly. I don't like the way his face look. I said, God damn, man.
Yeah, well, I watched one. It was a dude that said like the girl. I don't know if it was her genetics or something, but her face, it was kind of like it wasn't like young looking. She looked like she had some wrinkles coming in. But he basically was saying that in front of everybody. He was like, "Oh, her face is too wrinkly for me."
Damn, face like the Old Testament Bible, huh?
Like, dang.
Face like a fossil. Oh my goodness. Oh shit. Yeah, man, it's crazy. That shit went on SNL though.
Well,
Yeah, it was on Saturday Night Live though. Who you think? Do you feel like when he popped the balloon, so you think dating is even more impossible, or it's harder people find love? Cause you see shallow shit like this.
not with everybody. Not with everybody. No.
Okay. What's the most a man ever spent on you on the first date?
The most a man spent on me on the first day, I can't even remember for real, for real.
What's the most you ever spent on the guy on a date?
I would keep it in like $100 range, $100 range. Because a lot of the times it would be me spending money and stuff on my ex. That's why I said I had poor choices in men. Because I was the one like basically doing everything.
Why you had liking for the sex? The sex was just that good or something?
No, not even just that. It was just like the personality in the. It's always in the beginning. It's always the personality in the beginning. I don't really look at what people have. You know what I'm saying? I don't look at them like by their clothes or like got this much money. Like I ain't really tripping. Like if we have a good connection, we can laugh together. We can spend time together, like watch movies, do stuff that we both enjoy. Like that to me is a connection. Like you don't find connections in just everybody, so you can't just go off of they got a whole bunch of money. Just because they got a whole bunch of money and they dress nice, that might not mean y'all connect. Y'all might have nothing in common. So what's the purpose of that?
I mean, what about the sugar daddy culture? They just basically women laying on their back because the guy got some money.
Yeah, that's crazy. So sometimes I be feeling bad for that because they know it's like these women don't really want you. They want your money. But then they don't care because I don't know. I don't know if it's because they can't actually like get a relationship or it's like I don't know. Maybe they just like spending money. But me as a person, that would make me feel bad. I feel like I'm just taking from somebody.
Oh wow! You don't think basically like being a sugar baby is like prostitution?
Kind of.
Okay. Right.
I mean, that's
You.
that don't like you. Ain't, some people don't even be doing nothing to some of them, but. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I danced before, and I did have there was an older man, but see, I ain't never like linked up with him outside of the club. Like he would come in, he would get a drink at the bar and stuff like that, and I sit with him for hours. But I mean, he got me a my last car that I had, and he paid for it basically.
Brought you a car. How much dick you ass up?
None.
He fucking your ass or something?
No.
Did you look
It
at that?
wasn't like a new car. It was like a $1,200, $1,500 cash car. It wasn't nothing like that.
Still a car. I ain't never had no woman give me a car. I don't got enough good dick to do that. I ain't got enough good dick. I'm definitely not using my full dick capabilities.
I'm weak. See, no, I ain't even do that with him. He ain't even want to. He never.
You think he was a stripper? How long you was stripping?
For 3 years.
What was your stripper name?
Cat.
Cat. Oh damn. Was you giving blowjobs back there in the back room?
No.
You wasn't dropping that neck?
Oh, but that's nasty. Like you'll get fired for doing that where I worked at. That's nasty work.
The one strip club in Florida, man, they was sucking dick back there. I had love that shit.
That's crazy.
It was was a Latina club. They couldn't speak English well, but they know money. Goddamn, they know money.
I feel like if they gonna do that, they need to do that like outside of the club. Cause I've seen it happen before. Like I walked in the back. That's the girl that got fired. She was on her knees in the back for a $25 dance for one song. Girl, you're on your knees.
Damn. I gave her about. I ain't gonna say how much I gave on the internet though. People can be clapping
Yeah.
me. But yeah, I gave her some money though. She gave me some good head. I said I love that shit. It was a long time ago. This is a long time ago, everybody. A long time ago. But yeah, like, so you wasn't dropping no neck back there in the back there? You wasn't getting fucked?
No. Nope.
I don't know now.
It's like you sell the fantasy. You sell the fantasy. You don't have like you have your own boundaries. I don't do no shit like that.
Was you giving hand jobs back there?
No. I wasn't doing none of that.
So you was just shaking ass back on the back there.
Pretty much looking like a GTA stripper. Okay.
Grinding on. So you just grinding on dick.
Just standing up and just yup, that's what you get. But a lot of people that would go back there, some of them like they be old men, like in the area that I was in. So a lot of them they just want conversation. They'll go in the back and now just sit and talk.
I don't like the strip club where I can't touch them though. If I can't touch them, I don't even go there. Nah.
True.
I don't like that. What's an unsexy word that completely kills the mood when you hear during like sex though, intimacy?
I don't know. I gotta think on that one. Yeah, I gotta think. I don't know.
She was a stripper though, like I go back to it. Like since she was a stripper though, like is it like everything people see in the movies, like in P Valley, or was completely different in real life?
I ain't really watched P Valley for real, but I know mine was. It would. There's several strip clubs where I'm from. Some of them they would be butt naked, but ours was type of like got wear nipple pasties. You gotta have like a little cover over you can wear a thong, but you gotta cover up your booty cheeks. Like it was just.
I don't like
it was more,
those strippers. I like the one goddamn the ratchet one goddamn showing pussy. It ain't a strip. What Juicy J said, it ain't a strip club unless they showing pussy.
Yeah, they wasn't doing that at mine.
I like them hole in the wall ones, them back room, going that back room. Shit.
That sounds Fantasia was. Fantasia was over by the bridge going into the country, and that stuff right there, that's a hole in the wall. And I've heard nasty stories about that one, so I never wanted to work there.
What kind of stories you heard of?
Just doing stuff like blowjobs and having sex in a bag and
damn, what they at? What they at?
Fantasia.
Where is it?
It's in Alabama. You don't have to look it up. I don't want to tell you my city.
Damn, I might try that out.
There no more, but it was in Huntsville, Alabama.
I might try that out one day. Goddamn, they getting down like that? What kind of flavors they got? They got Spanish room. What they got in there?
It varies. I mean, I think it's a lot of white girls at that one.
Oh, then they got them nasty redneck white hoes. Lord have mercy. I know they suck a good dick, boy.
Throwing coochie and stuff. You probably need to go to Boomers if that's the case.
I already know $200 gonna have you in the dough, boy. They got them doing every goddamn thing. How much you should charge for dances?
Well, the dances was already like set up. The people in the club like that you had to go up and the customers had to pay them to do it. So I mean, it would be whatever theirs is like. Let's say $75 for 15 minutes. But then you charge like extra on, so I would charge maybe like an extra $50 to $100. It just depends, for real.
Right. Okay. Yeah. She said $75 for a dance for one song.
No, that's a 15-minute.
15 minutes. Damn.
Yeah,
okay.
It was like 25 for one song, 50 for two, and then you do the 75 for
What can 250 get you?
250. That's probably like 30 minutes. 30 minutes or an hour.
Damn.
And they have those, and those are terrible because you be right back there, legs be about ready to give out. Like,
hold on, you back there sucking dick for 250? Don't lie. Did you ever suck some dick?
No, I didn't. I don't like doing that. Like for real, to be honest with you, and that sounds crazy.
You don't like giving head?
No.
Oh hell no.
But I feel like if I'm in a relationship with somebody, then yeah. But like as sometimes even then I don't even like doing it. But
Wait a minute, wait a minute. You just said you don't like giving head. It's a bit crazy though, man. What you mix with though?
especially to a stranger. I'm white and Native American, so
Lady, calling
I
me.
grew up going to powwow. Like, huh?
I said my old lady keep calling me. That's why I keep doing it. I'm telling them I'm on live right now. But yeah, what you were saying?
I guess you could say white and Native American. But the way I grew up was basically, definitely my Native American side. Cause my mom used to make me go to powwows with her and stuff, and that's where the Native Americans, they all get together. They do the regalia dress up, dance in the circle with the drums and stuff like
You got
that.
a fat ass, must be mama white, daddy. You got a fat ass?
Who?
You.
It's not huge, but it ain't like small. It's there.
It's there.
It's there.
You want to show everybody?
No, hell no.
You want to give everybody a sneak peek? I mean, you used to showing now. You got confidence. You a stripper. Don't do that. Don't
Yeah,
do
but
that, cat.
that was like
Cat.
that was like
Cat. Don't do that, cat.
early.
Cat.
That was
Don't
like 4 or 5
do
years.
that.
It ain't the same no more.
It ain't the same no more. Cat, don't do that. Don't act like that. You know damn well I play that juvenile song, back that ass up. You'll start having them goddamn freaky fantasy back while you was on stage. That should have had them flashbacks. It's just like riding the bike. Goddamn it, you never forget how to do it. Don't do that, cat. You know I play that song. You working with some ass. You know you gonna back that ass up. Don't you do no shit like that.
I'm crying.
What's the difference between a hoe and a housewife though? I got a few more before I let you go.
A hoe and a housewife. Well, Jesus, a housewife gonna do what she need to do. Like she gonna cook, clean, take care of her man, and not be out here being a thought box. Messing around